This is the most beautiful part of the day when the sun sets and the winds like start kicking up and there's this gorgeous breeze right now. I don't know if you can see, but I'm gonna like spin around. Can you see? So nice right now. Anyway, okay, on with the video. Hello. I'm so excited. This morning I finally finished my organizational project for under the bed storage. I don't know about you, but I really struggle with organization. I've been watching all these videos on organization like Neat with Helen Buttigieg out of Canada on Ion Television. I've been watching YouTube videos from At Home with Nikki, and then also Do It on a Dime on YouTube. And I've been trying to get ideas on how to get myself organized because I've been accused of being, a clutter bug basically by some different people, or just having a lot of junk or a lot of stuff. Anyway, and that's embarrassing. Like, I don't want to live my life like that. And I don't know about any of you, but I still have a lot of physical boxes of paperwork, and especially tax records for business. I did have an audit in 2003. And so ever since then, I just hang on to like every little tiny piece of receipt or paper because I'm like, what if I have another audit? I mean, it was a very unpleasant experience, as you can imagine. Who wants a tax audit? But anyway, it's not likely to ever happen to me again in my lifetime, but sometimes it can, like once you're on their radar. Anyway, I did pass it and everything went well. But my point is, not only do I have all these, I had like, those file boxes of just regular paper boxes, basically. I had like 15 of them. I had just numerous boxes of all kinds of clutter going back to, I don't even know. I don't think I've actually looked in all my boxes since 1997 maybe, or no. I might have looked year 2002. Was probably the last time I've actually physically gone to the bottom of every box. And I should also add, I've had an unusual experience in my life where I've had to move a lot. I'm well over about 40 moves right now in my life. So not only do I want to get organized, but I want to keep it in a container that's labeled so that I can quick move if I ever have to move again. Or just if I want to move, I can move. So anyway, what I did was through watching these shows, gathered ideas to try to come up with something that's kind of a cross between, Do It on a Dime and try to make it look nice, like some of the other shows, with some principles of Neat. So I've kind of combined them into my own, and I got it done. So I was like, yes, like this is the first time I've had this all organized in probably like 15 years. So it was like a big moment for me. And I thought, am I the only one here? Obviously all the millennials are basically all digitized. They don't have any paper boxes. I don't think they really, most of them have gone minimalism anyways. They're minimalist, they're vegan. And so it's usually just the Gen Xers have like all this clutter and boxes and paper. And I was looking around at YouTube videos on organization, and there really aren't any for digital files or paper files, or they just have filing cabinets, and that's really what I don't want. I want to eliminate all filing cabinets. So I made this video. This video has been very difficult for me. It's taken me like well over 2-3 weeks of just like, what do I do? Like, I'm so frustrated, and go back and watch videos for inspiration. And so what I finally did was, I know this is backwards, but my previous organization had some clothing and boots and things like that under my bed and objects. And all my tax boxes and business paper boxes were hogging up all the space, filing cabinet, boxes, basically in all my good closet space. Like, my boxes are well preserved and comfortable, and my poor clothes are just shoved under my California king bed, and then they got moldy, and then they got ruined, and I had to get rid of them because of the high humidity. The moisture's trapped. Or anyway, you don't want your clothes under your bed. If you're not wearing your clothes, you really shouldn't even have the clothes. I also half read the KonMari book, of minimalizing all of your belongings. So that's half done. So this video is kind of a half work in progress. I'm just sharing some different elements of things I've organized. You know, at the end, I'm hoping to go through my whole house and give a tour of what I've done. And the other thing is I'm in a teeny tiny space. Like, I literally have downsized. I could have got, you know, perhaps a little bit larger apartment down the road, more inland, but I really wanted to live by the beach. And so the one that was just the most beautiful apartment, so close to the beach, is tiny. Like, I'm in a little space that's, I think, 210 square feet. 200 square feet is what I measured. So, but at the same time, I want to be a minimalist. I don't want to have a bunch of objects anymore. And the KonMari method focuses on, you know, what gives you joy. So I was sitting there this week like, does this piece of paper give me joy? Why am I keeping it? Well, I'm scared of a tax audit. Or, you know, I have like old letters from my grandmother that she wrote. So I've been also working on scanning them all in, scanning in all my tax records. And in the meantime, I don't want my tax records hogging up all my valuable space. Helen Buttigieg on Neat always says, it's costing you in space. Like, she makes the point all the time that, you know, you think you might need the object again, or what if I need it, or, but she's like, every little inch is costing you money basically in space. That object is hogging up valuable space as a commodity. And I had never thought of that before. And the other thing she always teaches on her show is you fit your belongings in the designated space. You're only allowed to keep as much in the space that the space allows. I've always was raised basically, you know, you get everything you want and then you kind of shove it and try to get a bigger place that will then accommodate your stuff, not vice versa. Not, no, you minimize it and you have it designated like a bin, and then all that goes in that bin is what fits. And after that, you go to the one in, one out method, is what Helen teaches. Like, it's like if you've maxed out, like one thing I do is I get a lot of sports socks. I don't know how many pairs of sports socks I have. I must have over 30, 40 pairs of running socks, because I don't want to run out if I have to work out. And sometimes, you know, I might go through 2-3 pairs of socks a day. Anyway, and I was running into, with my laundry cycle for at least the whites anyways, because most of my clothes are black, you know, I keep running out of socks. I do have some black socks, but anyway, I figured that way I always have a fresh, clean pair of socks. If I haven't done laundry for a couple weeks, at least in the white load, I have enough to last me, and I have some black socks too. And that's worked for me really well, because I was ending up jogging sometimes with no socks on, or just wearing like dress socks. I don't know if anyone else has had that happen. I don't know why I'm rambling off about socks all of a sudden. Anyway, I just wanted to get more efficient, more organized, more downsized, and then I now only have a drawer, and whatever socks don't fit in the drawer, I can't buy any more socks. It's one in, one out. And I did the same thing with like photographs. I got all my photographs organized. I have some old drawings, or drawings people have given me. I got those organized as well. I got organizers from Daiso. I got the underbed storage containers from Walmart, although they do have them in Target as well. I got some additional items from 99-cent store and bins. I'm still working on my closet. And so anyway, I think I've already talked quite a bit here. I'm going to get into it. I'm just going to go through and show you what I've done and just throw everything in here. It's kind of a collaboration of many different organizing elements, so they will just be all thrown in this video, and then I'll probably do a couple more videos, like one of the closet and, you know, one of the kitchen cupboards, like when I have that done. So anyway, on to the next thing. So I'm in Walmart right now. It's like 11 o'clock at night on Saturday night. So I just want to get this organizational project done. So I came out here to go ahead and purchase these under the bed storage containers so I can wrap up the project. I just want to get it all done, and if I wait, sometimes it might take longer, and I just want to get it done. So these are the ones right here that fit under the bed. These are only I don't don't know if you can see, 5 7/8 inches high right here. So these right here, 3 of them, and then right here they have this size like right here, and so this one, and then getting just a couple of these little ones right there. So I don't know if you can see that. So yeah, they're only $2.94 and they fit, they're short enough, and they're really good quality. So these are the good ones. I'm gonna grab these right here and look around a little bit. So the next thing I'm doing is just on my computer. I don't know if you can see that. I'm just making these on a piece of paper on my computer, just general files. And then I'm just gonna print them out basically. And I'm doing them all and just typing over so that they all match. So here I have all the pieces of paper that I printed out. So I've just put, I don't know if you can see that, I just laid them all out here on my bedspread basically. So, what I'm gonna do is just take like tax record receipts and fold that and just put that and tape it on the inside of a clear box. And then, I made one for like general photos, family photos, and all that little stuff. And that will be put in Christmas decorations, office supplies. Actually, I'm sticking my baseball glove in with my scarf sets because I rarely use any of those things. Yeah, bikinis. Let's see what else. Tools, power drill, a box of nail supplies, wrapping paper, stationery, Christmas cards. So anyway, whatever you want to do, but you can just go ahead and just print these out on a regular piece of paper or really big. And that way, if you move, everything's also labeled. You can just grab those clear plastic containers, and they're all labeled, and just move and throw a piece of tape on them. So it makes it very mobile. Besides being able to see what you've got very clearly on the inside, like I said, of a container. So I'll show you those when I'm all done with them. So then what I've done is I go around and I just print these on my computer on a piece of paper, and I cut them, and then I don't know if you can see where I've just attached 2 pieces of tape, and I just tape them on the inside of the bins. Oops. Oh my gosh, half these lights are even broken. So here's gonna be my Christmas box. Yeah, this whole half the strand is broken. So I'm going through all my lights. And then from Daiso, they have these really cool storage bag containers, and it basically looks like a giant baggie. So I'm gonna put them in here instead of storing them in all these boxes, which take up a huge amount of space. Okay, so here's how they look. So here's Christmas decorations, and I have it on the inside so it doesn't fall off, and it just slides. And then here's nails, and then office supplies and tax records and the other ones. And I took the bed skirt off right now just to kind of show you guys. So here's a few more. This one has wrapping paper, gift cards, birthday cards, like all the cards. So I just put that like all nice and neat in there so I can quickly get in and out. Electronics, batteries, cords. And then over here in this corner, this is actually empty. I don't have anything in it yet. And so again, I took off the bed skirt so that I can show and, just get these all placed. So anyway, these are fantastic and they're easily accessible. So I'm so happy to have these all organized neatly under my bed right now. Okay, I'm in the middle of my organization with these, just separating them into different categories. And so here I was able to put like my drawings in here, basically from childhood. So here's like, I didn't draw those two, but I drew, whoops, I drew that, Dan Marino, I don't know, this little painting, and like here's a little childhood drawing. And then I'm just like going through and segregating like family photos, high school memorabilia, older family photos. And so I have just all these bins I'm going through. So I have a giant mess right now that I'm in the middle of a big project right now, but I just wanted to show you guys. So I got this done, if you can see. So what I did is I took all the photos that I need to go ahead and scan in digitally into these zipper containers. And this is older family photos as kids, 70s, 80s. Then I kind of have a pack of like newer family photos. Then I have like high school memorabilia, like all my old prom photos and clippings and from the newspaper and stuff like that. And then I made one for husband number one, you know, just like photos and some things like that. I have them in a bunch of photo albums, but those are up in my dad's garage right now to go get them. So anyway, I think these are really nice for all the loose photos that need to be digitized. At least they're organized in the meantime. So that worked out great. So here I've been able to downsize my sewing kit from this big yellow container basically with a ton of threads, and all I'm doing is just going ahead and keeping this little tiny one because I have a glue gun and some craft supplies. So basically I've minimized now because I had this huge thing full of like all of these threads. I mean, when's the last time I sewed on a maroon thread anyway? Never. Like, I've literally never used all these threads. I have a huge thing full of things I've never used. So basically this is all I'm keeping, just clear thread, and then one black thread and one white thread, some buttons, some scissors, and just some clear for all the other weird colors. And then I just have a few little pins and then this little thread thing. I mean, literally I never sew on a button, and if I do, it's always black or white, or I usually use this clear kind of fish wire anyway that doesn't break, and some spare needles. And then down here I have my glue gun, and these are like spare glues, and then just the little tomato thing and some glue for threads, sprays, and that's for hemming pants. So basically that's it. I don't need some gigantic amount of threads anymore. Thanks for watching my under the bed organizational video, and now I'm done with the project and I'm out here on the beach right now to enjoy the sunset. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Bye. So nice right now. I love this part of the day. It's my favorite part of the day.